Welcome to Shining Soul Light on Tao Calligraphy Soul Healing. Tao calligraphies are divine art for healing, and it is a sacred method that removes soul, heart, mind and body blockages, or you can also say negative karma. The writing of a Tao calligraphy actually rewrites the karma of the person that receives it. Through the Tao calligraphy writing, we are sending a new positive message on the highest level, on the soul level, and we are reprogramming our consciousness, and we help the people to transform the root cause of their suffering. And today I would like to share with all of you some healing stories I have experienced since my training in 2014 began. This year I had a client whose wife contacted me late in the evening and shared with me that the client has very strong pain all over the body. It was actually a long time condition, and the suffering was on the pain scale. He had a pain on level 8. So I instantly started to write Tao calligraphy for this client, for his condition. And next morning it was reported to me that the pain went down from 8 to 4 instantly. Another client who approached me this year was a woman who had a mental, emotional breakdown 1 year ago. Since then she was on sick leave and she suffered from depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, but also lack of energy, chronic burnout, and she also had very deep feelings of anger and aggression coming up when she was close to men. It started over a sudden and she didn't know why it began, and she could not control these emotions, and she was on sick leave for a long time and tried different therapies, and finally her health practitioner sent her to me, and she has received Tao calligraphy blessings for 1 month. She registered for a 1 month healing session where I would write calligraphies for a person every day for at least 10 minutes. And after this month, this woman was completely transformed. I have also done a soul reading for her and read in her Akashic record, and we could figure out as the root cause of the deep aggression she felt towards men. We found out that she was actually raped and killed in her previous life, before this lifetime. And this memory is activated at the same age when this happened to her. So within 1 month, this person completely transformed. She could start to work again. She had much more energy. Her depression and suicidal thoughts almost completely disappeared. And she started to live a new life. And actually, she now is looking forward to meet her true love. She started to learn soul communication and develop certain skills. So this was a very profound healing experience for a person that suffered for more than 1 year. Another client that has approached me in the beginning of this year, or in the middle of this year, was a man who has suffered from a mental or emotional issue. He had the impression that he is not sure anymore if he wants to be a man or if he would like to have a gender transformation. And he had these issues going on for about 10-15 years. And I have done Akashic record readings for him, and we found out that he actually was accompanied by a soul, a woman who passed away due to an accident 15 years ago, and her soul didn't leave Earth, and she attached to him. And he could report to me that exactly from that day when she died, unfortunately, his life started to change, and his personality started to change. And he always felt for 15 years that he has two voices inside, that he is kind of torn, and he didn't know what to do in life anymore. His marriage broke down, and they were divorced. But for him, the worst part was this constant mental confusion about his life and about his gender. So I offered this man also a Tao calligraphy healing session for about half hour and a special ceremony. And this soul of his beloved friend left and rised to heaven and moved on her soul journey. And I have followed up with him, and he reported to me that since then he really experienced a deep transformation, that he has now more clarity, that he's more centered, more focused on what he wants to do in life, and he feels free. He doesn't have this inner struggle anymore, and he is moving on now with this journey. Another client that I have offered Tao calligraphy blessings for 4 weeks has registered for the healing of relationships. She had a lot of struggle with especially the parents of the children that join her kindergarten, and in general in life it was not easy with relationships. People would leave her over a sudden, good friends would disappear. But one of her major requests was also to find her true love. So I offered a daily calligraphy blessings for 4 weeks, and I always added this special request to now meet her true love. And I followed up with her, and exactly 2 weeks after the blessing was accomplished, she told me that she actually met someone, and she wanted me to do a soul reading about this person, if they are meant to be together in this lifetime. And I looked at the Akashic records of both of them, and I could see that these are soulmates, and they are definitely meant to be together right now. So this was a very fast transformation. She was actually single for many, many years. She's also a single mother, and it was not easy for her to connect with anyone in the past years. What I would like to say is that Tao calligraphies are truly very, very powerful. They are beyond our human comprehension, but they are the fastest way to transform life, because they rewrite the journey of someone. As the karma is removed step by step, and blockages are released from the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body, the person can realign with the source, with the life task, and move on the journey in a different way. And the stories I've shared with you are not small issues. I'm actually also a psychologist, and I know how this mental and emotional struggle is treated in the classical way. And I've never seen such fast results before. And there are some issues that the common medicine cannot deal with. The doctors have not learned how to release attached souls. And this is actually a huge issue for humanity. And it's really a huge spiritual blockage. And to be able to help a person that suffered for 15 years with one blessing is truly beyond our imagination. So I'm delighted to apply with this recording for the next Tao calligraphy training, because I know I need more training, I need to practice more, I need to heal and purify myself more to become a more pure vessel for this sacred treasure. And I also would like to master certain words that I have been trying to to learn by myself, but I know in the presence of my beloved teacher, the progress in writing the calligraphies is much, much faster. So I am delighted and honored to apply for the next training, and I'm delighted to serve all of you who wish to receive our calligraphy blessings. Please just send me an email to magdalena@solightacademy.com, and you can register for your request. I could also offer you a soul reading to find out what blockages there are, and we could start to offer you blessings instantly. Thank you very much for watching this, and please spread this wisdom, spread Tao calligraphies. They bring hope to hopeless cases. Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye.